Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we're watching Young Sheldon. This is the 21st episode of the 5th season. Hope you guys have been enjoying it so far. If you like to watch today's full episode, it is available for a link in the description below. Just click on it, put a password in, and enjoy. Thoroughly enjoying it. I really am. Yeah, okay. We've got this controversial storyline with Georgie and Mandy. Well, controversial to the religion that they follow. You know, they're having a baby out of wedlock. To me, don't really care. It's interesting. I'm exciting. It's good to see how, like, real kind of family problems occurred. You know what I mean? Like, he's 17, so he's panicking and stressing that he's having a baby at such a young age. She's 29, she's panicking and stressing that she's having a baby with somebody so young that she didn't know. Family are panicking because their religion, it's frowned upon to have a baby when you're not married. All these family issues, it's real life. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it is real life. People find themselves in these situations, and it's nothing like embarrassing or anything like that. I always find it nice and easy and better to see how other people deal with situations, and it helps knowing that when you find yourself in some certain situation or whatever, is that you're not the only one that's ever been through it. You know what I mean? And the stress that you're going through, many people do that, and do you know what I mean? And you can overcome it. And you know, I like seeing the family dynamics and how different households deal with certain situations. And yeah, I'm currently enjoying it. Really am. I can't wait to see, obviously, how we finish this season and move into the next. Thanks for checking it out, though. If you do enjoy today's episode, please smash a like. It really helps out. Subscribe if you're new. And as always, let's jump into today's episode.
Hi, thank you for meeting with me.
So, what's going on?
All the things that I was afraid of are happening.
I also can't say I'm surprised. This is a part of religion I don't like.
I know Georgie made a mistake, but I thought as Christians we're supposed to forgive.
If this were happening to someone else in the congregation, how would you respond?
I mean, that is a fair question.
Good choice. That'll help.
What's going on?
What's going on is people are talking about my brother behind my back instead of saying it to my face.
Your brother's going to hell.
No, he's not. Primarily because hell isn't real. How about I kick your ass?
How about I help her?
How about I go get Pastor Rob?
Pastor Rob should be here any minute.
Maybe if it was in the classroom he was supposed to be, none of this would have happened.
You can't blame him for missy punching someone.
I'm Rob. Nice to meet you. Wish it were under better circumstances.
Oh, that's right. You haven't met.
Well, I've seen you around.
People are talking about Georgie.
Bunch of holy rollers with no lives.
Well, we are a tight-knit community, and sometimes that means what happens to one of us affects all of us.
Judgment and forgiveness.
Making a teaching moment. I like it.
I was thinking, you've got a lot going on right now. Maybe take some time off, focus on things at home.
Are you asking us to leave the church?
Of course not.
Y'all talk a big game about community and then you turn your back when things get a little messy.
Okay, let's just take a breath.
You do that. We're leaving. Come on, Mary.
It's all right. I'll, clean out my office.
What I was saying before, right, that I like to see real life problems and what people go through, to be honest, because this is something that I would never experience myself because I'm not part of the church. I could comment, though, as an outsider on information that I see. You know what I mean? Like, I can't comment for every church in every land and every community. I could just comment on what I'm witnessing here. I think it's extreme, to be honest. I do think it's extreme. And the reason why I think it's interesting to see is because I would never see this part of a community or you know, anything like this because I've got no connection towards anything like this in my personal life. So, like, seeing how just one person is having a baby, how the ripple effects can impact so many different lives and communities and people, and how they would shun somebody, basically. And that's kind of what it is, that they respect and help so much. You know what I mean? Like, you can't tell me that she isn't a church lover. Absolutely loves it. Any second of any day that she could talk about God and talk about the church and talk about faith, she's there. She's got a sign up, I love Jesus tops. She loves it. Yet, one mistake or one action by somebody related to her can bring that all coming down. You know what I mean? And everybody judge Mary. It's mad, isn't it? Do you not think? I personally think it's mad, but I also think it's fascinating to see because it's something. It's kind of like an area that I would never witness ever. And this is like a learning kind of experience for me to see.
What happened to you?
Nothing. She hit a boy in the face at Sunday school.
Why?
He was saying crap about our family. And he says you're going to hell.
I'm there now. Promise me. And I know you ain't hit nobody.
You're correct, sir.
Can we talk?
Of course.
They told me I'm on my own. They want nothing to do with me.
Give it a minute. They still might come around.
I didn't even get to the part where the father's 17 years old.
Join in another church.
Seriously? After what we just went through, you want to go back there?
No.
Both William Shatner and Leonard Nimoy are Jewish.
So?
Isn't that enough?
I don't want my daughter to marry that fat dumbass. I shouldn't have said that. He got fat later. Georgie's gonna be there for you, whether you like it or not.
You may not know, but your feet are gonna swell up. And your boobs. I'll rub whatever you need rubbed.
But that's good though. See, you're getting that impression, but like you've just told somebody that you hardcore thought that was going to be on your side, and they kind of push you away. And you got somebody here that you don't really know about, and you kind of bit wary, but he wants to be there for you 24/7 and hand them foot and wait on you. Do you know what I mean? And all that. Like, maybe give it a shot and see what it is. But it's kind of sad and it's upsetting that, you know, I was saying a couple of episodes back or whatever, is that like it's good to see that she's got kind of her family on her side. You know, it seems like her parents are together. They can all sit down, and then, you know, they've just kind of banished her or whatever. It's kind of upsetting. In terms of Missy, I'd be well proud of her, me, if I was George. If that was my kid, I'd be taking her out for ice cream. I'd be getting her whatever. Do you want McDonald's? Go on, you can have it. You know what I mean? Like, sticking up for your family, your brother, and standing up for yourself. I love to see it. I've supported it all day, every day, mate.
She needs to be punished.
For what? Sticking up for us?
She punched a boy in church.
I'll just go to my room.
Hey, don't you move. What are you watching?
MTV.
Watch MTV.
Is it a bad thing? Because I'd be 100% on her side. I'd be praising
Turn
her.
it off.
My folks will come around.
We'll be reading in the car, baby.
I'll be fine.
You sure? You're not the one who will have to clean up the oatmeal back there.
Maybe it's because there was so much bickering going on at home that I couldn't study.
Oh, I'm sorry if our family problems are getting in the way of your schoolwork.
I accept your apology.
Well, can you stop and get me something to eat?
No,
Why not?
because I got stuff to do.
Which you won't tell me.
Because it's none of your damn business.
Pastor Rob.
You okay?
Swallowed a Tic Tac.
Well, I can barely smell the smoke at all. I just didn't like the way things went down the other day, and I came to check on you.
Marital status.
Single.
Mind your own business.
Payment method. Don't see an option for bad check.
You don't have health insurance?
I don't even have car insurance.
How do you drive without car insurance?
Slowly.
Knew it.
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
I asked her to be here.
So her and not me? I think I should be a part of this.
You did your part, now get.
Mandy, please. I want to help.
He can stay.
Just because two people are not technically in a relationship together, like, if you got on compatible, mate, you could still have a sound life. Like, honestly. Like, that's what I think. So say I've got a kid, we break up. Alright. If we still say friendly and sound, you know, kids gonna have a fine life. We can support each other. Like, for example, a family member that I've got, you know, my cousin married somebody. They had 2 kids. They broke up. However, they were still mates. And when I say mates, it is like she's got another partner, he's got another partner, and they chill together. They go out, they do couple activities, they bond. They just realised that when they was in a family life, they was always just bouncing and arguing all the time. But when they wasn't with each other 24/7, they still really liked each other and all of the traits that they had before. So they started to stay as friends. You know, he's in a relationship with his new family or whatever's, and she's in a relationship with his new family, but they got 2 kids and they see each other all the time. They go out, they'd spend family days together, couple days together, kids, they all love it, everybody's going out. You don't have to be, like, personally, I don't think you have to be in a relationship. You just have to be friendly with the parent, and you can have a great life. If you live near each other, you can see them all the time, you can go out, you can take them around, you can have a great time. Just have compatible, friendly parents, and your kid will just be brought up perfect, in my personal opinion.
Luckily, there was someone on campus I could always count on to lend a friendly ear.
You said if I ever had a problem, I could come to you and you'd fix it.
When did I say that?
September 13th, 1991. You had just eaten a poppy seed bagel and had one stuck in your teeth.
Can't believe the church turned its back on us.
The church may have, but God didn't. Heavenly Father, we ask for your guidance in these troubled times. Please, watch over Mary Cooper and her family.
What's going on here?
Praying. We're praying.
Just praying. Should probably go.
Of course. Thank you for stopping by.
Of course, thank you for the tea and,
Bye. Where do you think you're going?
Going to see the doctor.
Not you.
Why not me? I'm the dad.
Georgie, please don't cause a scene.
Thinking about getting a rug.
Oh, they're called hair systems now. My brother just got one. He went from bald to Rick James, like that. I'm just trying to get back out there with the ladies. Heard from George today?
George. Cooper? No. You?
No. Hoping that he would join us. Well, he's going through a tough time at home. You gotta cut him a little slack. For the record, my grandfather was a brilliant man. Cole invented the traffic cone. Used to be wood. He made it rubber. Think we cheered him up? Oh, yeah.
I'm hoping for a boy, but as long as it's healthy, that's all that matters.
Oh, Pastor Rob dropped by. Just seeing how we were doing.
I mean, to see how you were doing.
What's that supposed to mean?
Come on, Mary. You're not fooling anybody. Had enough of this.
Where are you going? I'm making dinner.
Yeah, well, maybe Pastor Rob will eat it.
George!
Mrs. Cooper, it's Linda Hagemeyer.
Is everything okay?
Well, I was hoping that you could tell me.
What did he tell you?
Nothing much, really. Just that his parents are fighting all the time.
It's been a busy couple of days. Just, you know, life, one thing after another.
Oh, ain't that the truth? Not to be critical, but he didn't come to you complaining about me.
What are you saying?
Yeah, he's
Are you
acting
saying
gay.
that I'm not doing a good job as his mother? I'm tired of everyone blaming me. I have half a mind to get in my car and drive until I run out of road and then start my life over again with a different name.
Sounds like you've got a handle on this.
Oh.
See, this situation here is like, you just get everybody in a room and just like fucking lay everything down on the line now. Do you know what I mean? Get the whole family in. Just spirit everything. What's troubling you, George? Bam, 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 bam. Right, fuck it. I'm not going to speak to him again. Right, what's troubling me? Bam, 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 bam. And like, go through it all. Do you know what I mean? Like, family, your tight-knit household is all that matters. Do you know what I mean? If something's upsetting you and getting in the way, let's just put it all out on the line. You know, what's that little shitty TikTok trend that everybody does? We listen and we don't judge. Do you know what I mean? It's kind of similar to when I used to watch My Wife and Kids, and Michael used to let everybody go around and he used to say, mate, you know, here in this circle, you could tell there's everything. Nobody's going to get punished. And Junior used to just say a load of bunch of crap, and it used to annoy him so much. But it was out there. Everybody was on the same wavelength. Right now, everybody's got something, and it's all bottled up, and they're all want to say something, but they don't. And it's like, they're all exploding at the same time. Just let it all out on the table, and let everybody deal with each other, and just don't judge. Just get past it.
How was your day?
Very good, actually. Me and Mandy went to the baby doctor.
She actually wanted you there?
Not at first, but I wore her down.
Bless the Lord for the food we're about to receive, and bless the hands that prepared it.
And bless Mom.
I like how she supported her. You know, see what I mean? I was saying there at the end of the last episode, you know, my favourite two currently is Missy and Georgie, to be honest, and it just shows there. You know, look at her backing up her mum. She's reading the situation. She knows they're all going through a tough time. I mean, can you really blame George? I don't know. I mean, it's double standards because he's been doing the same shit with Brenda. However, Mary not picked up on it, and he's picked up on it with Rob. So, do you know what I'm saying? Like, it is double standards, though. It's like, how can you be upset that somebody's doing something when you do the same stuff yourself? You just can't be. You know what I mean? And this is where I was saying that they need to get everything lay out on the line. Right now, they're all a kind of fizzy pop, all been shaken, and they're all just waiting for the lid to just pop off, you know what I mean? And like, right now, they're all just popping off at the same time, and it just needs to be, let's get what's troubling us out on the table. I'm worried that the church are not going to let me back, and everybody that's going to be, you know, talking about me. The kids are worried that we're going to potentially break up and it's affecting Sheldon's school life, and, you know, the university invested a lot into him, and Missy is obviously going to school and people are calling her names and she wants to just beat and fight with everybody. It's affecting her that way. And go around the table and just lay it all out and then come to a solution on how you could best mitigate these circumstances or how you can improve it and go forward. You know, to be honest, showing a public front is the best way. Letting everybody see that Georgie and Mandy together are not asked about what anybody else's opinions are. Let them be present. Let them go to church. You're not banned from church. You know, on Sunday when they're doing the ceremony, yeah, why can't Georgie turn up? Why can't, you know, him and Mandy holding hands, you know, come and sit down and take part like everybody else? Why can they not show everybody that they're no different? You know, they're not white trash. You know what I mean? They're still the same people as they always was, and they should be welcomed and treated the same as everybody else. And Mary turn up as well, show that, you know, she deserves to have a position and she's still the same person that everybody else, you know, knew before this situation. And just the best way is to show that it's not affecting you and to show that you're equal. And you know, I think once they realise that and they can start moving forward, it's better for them. You know, you just seen it in a situation there in that room. They're sat down talking. They're thinking this up a couple. He's judging him because he's not there. He's just turned up. He's not asked, you know. He's just saying, yeah, I'm the dad. She's gone. He's sat there. He's talking to them. Like, you know, he's not bothered at all what their judgment is of him. And that's how you got to be. You know, once you get past that phase of literally caring what other people think, you know what I mean? Like, you're so much better. So, we are on an interesting thing. It's been a pretty crazy last 3 episodes, but we're getting towards the end of this season, which hopefully the final episode is probably the best one, and then it's going to be interesting to see obviously what we do moving into the 6th. Okay, that is going to wrap up today's episode. Thanks so much for checking out the channel today. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Mate, I'm actually very, very, very enjoying it, to be honest, you know, because these are situations that, like, you know, I've never experienced, but like I like the realness of stuff. You know, I don't know if you've you watched the Netflix show Adolescence, I think it's called. It's only a 4-episode miniseries. It's basically, I think it's only just literally come out. Like, if you're watching it today when I release this episode, if you're watching it like in the future, you know, it's been out for a while. But it's basically a British family. The kid gets accused of killing somebody, a 13-year-old boy, and he's in prison, and it's just the aftermath of everything, and the camera and the rawness of the family and the emotions, you know, the dad and the family getting abused, and they're going through it, and he's breaking down, he's chasing them, he's trying to fight the kids on the street, he's shouting at the neighbours, but, like, it's all real. Like, the way it's shot, the acting don't feel like acting, it just feels like a conversation that a husband and wife would have, and, like, you know, how upset you would be, and I just feel like the rawness of it, and I like watching things that I've never experienced before, like, and not that, like, I've not experienced, like, pregnancy and the turmoil and the craziness of that, because it is mad, you know, finding out things and scans and stuff, but, like, how I would be living life with opinions of how other people care about me, but, like, proper care about it, if you know what I mean. Like, I've said it many times, but I couldn't care less what anybody's opinion is of me, and I mean that with the most honesty, like, anybody could ever tell anybody. Every single person that's watching this video could hate every second of every clip that I put out, and you could dislike every one of them, and I wouldn't care. And I wouldn't care. And do you know why? Because that doesn't bother me. I do things because I like to do things, and then once I stop like doing it, or it gets in the way and I'm too busy, I'll just stop. You know what I mean? Like, I don't do things because of anybody's opinion, and if I'm doing something and I'm really enjoying it and everybody else is hating it, unlucky for you. That's your problem. You can go and deal with it. You know what I mean? So, like, if I'm having a kid and the whole church is hating it, that's your issue. I'm not bothered, mate. I still like the church. I still believe in God. I still want to go and pray. I've still got a family life. I'm still preaching. I'm still enjoying it. I'm still here, the person that I was before. Your opinion on me gonna bother me or stop or change my life. Do you know what I'm saying? It's only when it starts to come to the abusing level, like if you was going home every day and your house was trashed and smashed and you had graffiti all over and you was sprayed and, you know what I mean, and you was getting like physically abused like that, that's different. That's where it would start to get to, because you've gone from an opinion to people being physical violent and doing actions, and that's where it would get to me. I'll be honest. And in this situation, it's interesting to see because, you know, this family actually really care about their public image and how everybody thinks about them and the community that they're in, and they absolutely love the community. Well, Mary does as well. And to be kind of stripped away and losing the job and don't come to the church and not have the backing of everybody that you love and all the time and all the commitment, all the effort that you put into, you know, it really hits home and it's hard on her and she's struggling. And like, I would never experience that because I'm never part of any of these things. And sitting here and watching how a relationship kind of pans out and develops in the aftermath of the family and how it affects the parents and the kids and, you know, how they're getting on and bickering. You know, it's not just Georgie that's going through this struggle and Mandy, it's actually everybody, and it's taking a toll on the two parents as well. And Nally's not turning up for dinner, do you know what I mean? And like, they're all fighting and bickering. It's just interesting. I mean, it's not a great situation for them to be in, and it's not actually nice to watch kind of the unfolding of it, but like, it's kind of interesting and entertaining to see a situation that like I would never thought or ever be part of, you know what I mean? And I want to see how it pans out, and this would be a perfect example of coming out on the other side stronger. You know, they're at a low right now and it's dead, it's very low. Maybe not at the bottom of the barrel, but they're getting there, you know what I mean? And like, you know, seeing them move down the line in a couple of seasons and being back healthy up on top and together just shows that commitment and love and, you know, being there and supporting will pay off, you know what I mean? And it's nice to see that if you go through the hard times, you will get the good times coming, and that's what I can't wait to see. That's why I'm excited to see the good stuff coming in season 6 and 7. But thanks for checking out today's episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please smash the like, really helps out. Subscribe if you're new, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.